Hello everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm from an organisation called Make Happen. Today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of going to university. We'll cover the main reasons why students progress onto university, a bit about how studying differs at university in comparison to school, and also talk about life outside the classroom. Here is a list of times that we work with. We make up a group of universities, colleges and other organisations working together to help students across Essex about their future options and their future career ambitions. This means we're not here just to convince you to go to university or choose a particular college or university. Our aim is to give you the broadest range of options so you can make up your mind on the right route for you. So here are some reasons why you might want to go to university. One of the main reasons why students want to go is to improve their job prospects. As you go to university, you gain a higher qualification and therefore you're more likely to enter a higher skilled job, which also means you'll get a better job and also increase your earnings. This may also be a reason why students might want to go to university. There are also lots of transferable skills you'll be able to gain at university. We'll cover this in the next slide. There are a range of experiences that what you can do at university: sports, societies, getting involved with the student union, being part of a placement year, or study abroad, the whole university life and social life as well. That might be a reason why other people might want to go to university. Regardless if you stay at home at university or you move away from home and live in university accommodation, there is these life skills that you can learn as well, which again we'll be talking about in a little bit later. You also have the opportunity, if you want to do the study abroad or placement year. Again, completely optional, and we'll be talking about that a bit later on. So here are some transferable skills. Transferable skills are skills that you learn in one area of your life and then you can transfer that into another area. So here are some transferable skills: so organisational, time management, teamwork, problem solving and communication. Now you may already be working on these skills at the moment, and then you'll transfer these skills to sixth form or college or apprenticeship. And then you'll transfer them onto university and onto the workplace. Two most important transferable skills you can take away from university is organisation and time management skills. This is because as a student at university, you're expected to do more independent learning, which means managing your own time and completing coursework and assignments. We're now going to move on to job prospects. So here is a graph showing the different qualifications you can do. So you've got the yellow is GCSEs, pink is A-levels or equivalent, so your BTECs. You've got apprenticeships, and then you've got graduates. So graduates are those who've gone to university, and they are in the orange colour. You've also got their annual wage, so how much each person earns with these qualifications. As you can see, from the age of 21 up to about retirement age, you can see how much they earn. So those with the highest qualification, those who've gone to university and gained a degree, they are the ones who are most likely to earn more money. I have a little saying: the more you learn, the more you earn. So graduates, those students who have gone to university, earn around £10,000 more per year than people who haven't gone to university. That's because they have a higher qualifications, they are more skilled, they get more highly skilled jobs, and therefore they earn more. Around 60% of graduate employers will recruit graduates from any degree discipline. Now, I think this is a really important point. This means that employers aren't necessarily looking for a sports science degree or a chemistry degree. They are looking for any degree discipline. Of course, if you want to go into a certain career, then you may need to have a certain degree to go into that career. Graduates also have a higher employment rate than other people who don't have a degree, and graduates are more likely to work in a higher skilled job, okay, than people who do not have a degree. So another opportunity for you to take part in, if you want to, you can study abroad. Now, this would extend your time at university from 3 years to 4 years. You can go if you want to, it's optional, and your university you go to will help you with this process. You can go to another university and abroad, and you stay there for a year. It's a great experience. If you want to do that, you can travel a little bit, you can learn a different language, but again, it is completely optional if you want to do that. There's also an opportunity to do a placement year instead. Now, placement year is, instead of going abroad, the university will find you a placement with a local company that relates to your degree. This means when you graduate, you'll also have work experience. Now we're going to move on to student life. Studying at university is quite different to school. At the moment, at school, you are in every day, Monday to Friday, and you are there all day from 8:30 to 3 o'clock. At university, you could have as little as 8 hours per week. You could have 4 hours Monday, 4 hours Tuesday, and that could be it. Your contact time with your teachers at university does depend on the university you go to and also the course you are studying. Studying also takes part in 4 forms. You've got lecturers, seminars, labs, and tutorials. Now, a lecture is where there's a big room and there's about 80 to 100 people in this room, and they'll the teacher at the front of the class teaching. Now, because there are so many people, there isn't much interaction with the teacher. It is pretty much you taking notes, and there isn't much opportunity for those, say, questions and answers as well. You can also have seminars at university. Seminars are more like your classroom style learning, what you're used to. So much smaller and much more interaction between yourself and the teacher, and you're able to have those question and answers sessions as well. Now, depending on what course that you've studied, you can also have a labs. Now, this could be for subjects such as sport and exercise science, it could be chemistry, biology, or even things like robotics. But what your course is dependent on what labs you may do. There are also tutorials as well. Now, tutorials at university are quite different to school. They're only maybe once a week or once a month, and it's just an opportunity for you to sit down on a one-to-one with your tutor to maybe go through anything. Now, at university, you will have to do a lot of independent learning. Now, independent learning is where you would pick up that book and you do that research and reading it yourself. At the moment at school, you have a lot of classroom time with your teachers, and then you'll be sent homework and you'll be doing that homework yourself at home on your own. University is the other way around. So you would have more homework and less time with your teachers. You can complete your independent learning in lots of different areas. This could be in the library. Now, every university will have a library you can go to. You can do your independent learning at home, so whether that be the home you're in now or the university accommodation. If you have to do group work or you just want to revise with your friends or go through anything like that, then there are lots of group workspaces available around the university. And of course, you will have to revise, do your essays and coursework and reading as well. This is an example of the school dorm. They look starts at 8:30 in the morning, finishing around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Set lessons with set registration, breaks and lunches. Now I'm going to show you an example of a university timetable. As you can see, a university timetable is very different to school. On a Wednesday, you don't even go in to university, you don't have any classes. On a Friday, you only have one lesson. And you might also notice that some lessons do go on beyond 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or even 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Now, what you do with this spare time is completely up to you, but we want you to have that balance between working and that social life. So this is how we would like you to use your time at university. So everything in blue is your independent learning. So you might want to do some reading before your seminar. You might need to type up some notes. You might need to get a book, even some coursework by doing essays and group work. You also got the things in red. Now these are your social time. So there are lots of events and things you can get involved in at university in your own time. So you might want to go out for lunch with some friends. You might want to just go and go to the common room and just have a chill with your friends. There also might be some social activities and events in the evening that you might want to go to. So as you can see how you're balancing your work life and your social life here using this timetable. On a Wednesday, on your day off, you could use this to for a meeting with your tutor. You could use this to get a part-time job at maybe one of the shops on campus, or even if you're in the local town, if your university is near town. Sometimes on a Wednesday, lots of sports and matches take place as well. So you might, if you join a sports, Wednesday could be your sports day. So you also can gain life skills at university. You decide to stay away from home or live at home. So you'll need to learn how to cook, how to clean, iron your clothes, wash your clothes, and you also have to manage some money as well. So you'll be given a student loan, and you'll need to kind of manage that money as well. You also have, we've also touched on that independent learning as well. So before you come to university, just make sure you do know how to cook and clean and do all those bits so you don't give yourself food poisoning in the first week. So now we are going to move on to the Students' Union. So part of the Students' Union is the student life of university. So they put together events and sports societies for students to get involved in. There are a wide range of sports that everyone can get involved in. It's completely up to you if you want to be part of a sport or not. But there's not just your usual sports that you're used to now at school. It's not just football, rugby, netball, but there might be other sports like horse riding, ice skating, cheerleading, or even rock climbing. And you might think, actually, I might want to try and do. You might want to continue a hobby. So if you currently are a netball player, you can continue playing netball and join the netball team at university. Again, I've said before, you can try something new. So you might think, actually, I think I might try out some ice skating, and you'll be able to go along and try that. It's also a really good way to make friends. Making friends who have a similar interest in you or have the same interest in the same sport. Joining a sport can also have a good experience to add onto your CV. Now, there are also societies as well. Now, again, these are completely optional. You can join them if you want to. Societies are where groups of people come together and they in a particular subject area or topic, and they will organise socials and events just for these people to get together. For example, you could have the Harry Potter Society, where everyone who loves Harry Potter will join that society, and there'll be socials and events each week that you can go to. These could be meals, it could be socials. There's somebody in that society who would be the treasurer, somebody who kind of would be the events manager, and you can get involved in that. And I'm now going to show you a list of some of the societies that are pulled from some of the local universities in Essex and the ones that we work with. As you can see, there's quite a lot of different societies that you can potentially join. If there is a society that isn't at your university that you would like, for example, the university you've gone to does not have a Harry Potter society, if you get enough people wanting that society, then you could do like a partition, and then you could potentially create your own society. Part of student life or university life is also a part-time job. You could also become a student ambassador. This is where you'll get paid to show around other students. You could assist with events and you could share your experience with other schools and students who come onto the campus. You could join a students' union and get a job on campus. This could be in sports, societies, and putting on events for students. You could get a job on the campus as well in many of the food outlets and restaurants, and also become an internship, do an internship at the university as well. This could be during the academic year or in the holidays. And this will be where you are placed within a department of a university. Most universities have a local town, so you could also get a job in town. Finally, we have graduation. This is celebrating the end of your 3 or 4 years at university, where you come together with people you have studied with, friends and family, to celebrate your academic achievements. It's a formal graduation ceremony. There's music, there's food, all around campus, and it's a great celebration of the end of university. If anyone has any questions about university, contact your collaborative outreach officer. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you for listening.